Greetings, gamers! It is I, Gamer Monster, and I am finally able to take some time to make my account overview video that I've been planning to do for a long time. The one where we get to ask, how did you do with the Final Fantasy Tactics collaboration? But before we get into all that, I have something that I want to plug real quick, and that is my guild. I did this in a previous video, but I put it at the end, so basically nobody saw it. We are looking for members. And really, I'm not asking for much. I just need people who will log in and actually get us all the rewards from participation. Right now, we've only got about 4 of us who are logging in each day. So I need at least enough to get up to that 10 login level so that we can all get the Visior and all the extra good stuff instead of just a little bit of guild. I don't even care if you do guild battles or not. So if you need a guild or if you know somebody who does, send them our way. But enough of that. You guys don't want to hear me just plugging my guild all the time. So instead, let's start taking a look at how my account is shaping up after all this time. Here are my units, and with all my my big guys up the front here, as you can see, I accomplished most of my goals with the Tactics collaboration. I'd managed to get Agrius up to max limit break, and I did manage to get Orlando to max limit break, but I had to settle for skipping maxing out Ramza, and I barely missed being able to max out Delita. Literally, I was missing 20 shards from my calculations, and that was 20 shards that I didn't get because I forgot to buy the last day of the daily purchase bonuses. I'm so kicking myself for that. But instead, so basically what that meant was I had to choose between Delita or Mustadio, who is down here. I haven't fully awakened either one of them yet, which is why their max levels aren't all the way up. But I chose to max Mustadio for a couple of reasons. One, his shards were gonna be cheaper, and easier to obtain. And 2, because he's an MR, he needs that extra boost in power to help keep him relevant. And 3, I wanted his Trustmaster, whereas Delita's Trustmaster is only okay. Mustadio's, I think, is going to be very handy. But other than that, I have been insanely lucky with the last set of several pulls with the Tactics collaboration when Freyevia came out, and just with the free pulls that they've been giving us and everything. And so I have a ton of URs here. I did manage to pull Rain. I just recently got Miranda, who is a character I've been wanting to build for a while. I have so many URs that I cannot build them all, which is why my Tactics guys got all the priority. Although I am still working on Lucia. I'm actually pretty decently on my way to getting her to max limit break. As you can see, I have 146 shards. And then I'll just need to get her last awakening, and I'll have her maxed out, which will be cool. I am starting to work on Rain. I haven't had him very long, so I haven't been able to get him up very far yet. And like I said, I'm going to work on Miranda. But other than that, everybody else is basically getting a skip. Now, my plans for the future, I'm looking forward to the return of the Final Fantasy XIV collaboration because I am going to max Thancred. I don't care if his shards cost double. I want him maxed out. And then after that, I'll be saving for the Final Fantasy IV collaboration because I'm a limited unit nut and crazy and all that kind of stuff. But I'm a Final Fantasy fan. Those are the kinds of units I want. I mean, don't get me wrong. The War of the Vision units are cool. I do like them. But since you can't build all the units all at once, I'm going to go for the collaboration units more often. But we'll see how all that goes. So those are my units. Here are my Espers. The last time I made a video, my Espers were desperately wanting. But since then, I have actually had quite a few good pulls and gotten a lot of good Espers. As you can see, I have Odin now. I have pulled Ifrit, Ramu. I recently pulled Shiva. I got the two-headed dragon. And of course the red chocobo with the collaboration and Golem. So, and once again, I have more Espers than I can really build. On top of that, the way I play this game is I have several periods of time when I'm not really actively playing. I'm just kind of logging in, getting my dailies and that kind of thing. Because I like to play other things and stuff like that. And then a new collab or something like that will happen, and I'll put my nose to the grindstone and start, trying to get things. But as a result, my Espers and vision cards and equipment are the weak points of my account, really. Which is why the only ones I've really built up are some of my older ones like Behemoth and Iron Giant and Odin because, well, it's Odin and he's awesome. Well, the only Esper that I'm missing that I really want still is Tetrad Sylphid. I mean, don't be wrong, Diabolos would be nice too, but Tetrad Sylphid would actually help if I ever decide to do like any of 80 type teams and stuff like that. And of course, help out with Lucia, but I digress. Vision cards. Okay. Once again, I repeat, my vision cards are one of my weak points because I haven't really built many of them up. I am working on Snow White Guard because I think that's a really good one. And I have recently gotten some extra good ones, like obviously like a Shiva, like I mentioned, that I still need to build up. I did just get Solidus, as well as, what was the other one? There it is, Trousseau, another good one. So I have lots of building to do my vision cards. I did not get any shards for the sign of House Belleville, so it's going to be stay at just 1 star. But during the collaboration, I did manage to get both Blades of Grass and Red Chocobo up to 2 stars. So, both of those are pretty decent cards, and walking away with 2 stars is pretty good for a limited run, especially when you're not concentrating on the vision cards themselves. Obviously, I will be maxing out in Search of Myrrh, since it's all free. I just haven't done so yet. So there's not really any vision cards that I'm specifically looking for anymore, since I've gotten most of the ones I was looking for, like Shiva and stuff. I just need to work on actually, increasing their awakenings. And finally, let's take a quick look at the equipment I have. Once again, I know, not a lot of great stuff, but I do have enough materials to get my Armor of Light to +5. I just haven't done that yet. I'm slowly but surely working on getting my Ice Brand up. Unfortunately, I'm the stopping point for me is ice crysts, because I did not farm the ice lance mission when it was out, and now I'm regretting it. So I've gotten it to +2, and I just have to keep pulling on the the Snowfields Chocobo mission, hoping and hoping that one will pop up every now and then. But I do need to still build out the sortilege. I haven't even actually looked how many recipes I got for that. I've been so busy doing other things. About the highlight of my equipment is going to be my Lionheart replica +5. It was the first thing I did get to a +5. Right now I'm waiting to make sure I have enough seals, and I'm going to redo the awakening, because when I put it up to 50 this last time, I only got 108 attacks. So I want to make sure I have enough attack seals to try again. But other than that, really my equipment got a big boost recently with both Sid's and Agrius's Trust Masters, which is good. But just need to keep working on building things up. Well, that's a good look at my account as it stands right now. So the main question left is, how did everybody do with the Final Fantasy Tactics collaboration? Did you manage to get all the units you wanted and all the limit breaks that you wanted, or did you fall short for a little bit of them like I did? Sound off in the comments below. Let me know how you did. And of course, as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you liked the video, be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up and smash that subscribe button, so that way we can keep growing this channel. I know I'm still super tiny, but every subscriber counts, and that includes you. So once again, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Laters.